Hi everyone, hope you're really excited to be part of this year's Festival of Stories with Talking Together Cambridgeshire. My name's Heidi and I work for PET. We're an environmental charity and we're helping to support Festival of Stories by getting families out and about and engaging with nature. We've been part of the family pack and you'll see lots of our activities that you can take part in at home on your own on the website, so take a look. Today, I'm going to show you how to make some of those mini activities. So we're going to look at making mini bees out of old egg boxes. We're going to be looking at making threaded bees, and we're going to be seeing how you can enhance your own piece of nature to encourage bees and other pollinators to come and visit you by making our own seed bombs. So shall we get started and have a look to see what we can make together? Okay, so this time we are going to make a little egg box bee, like you can see here, and you can put him on your flowers and your plants inside to decorate them if you would like. So what you're going to need is you're going to need an egg box or part of an egg box. Each one of these little cells will make one bee, so it depends how many you're going to make. Something to make the wings out of, so you can use a pipe cleaner or you can use some card or paper. You're going to need a pen. You're going to need some scissors, and you're going to need some googly eyes, or I'm going to make my own out of card. You've got a glue stick, and you're going to need something to decorate your egg box with. So that could be it could be crayons, or it could be pens, or it could be paint, however you want to decorate it, or whatever you've got to be able to decorate it with. So let's move all of these. First of all, we're going to start with our egg box. So what we want to do is just cut out one of these little cells. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut off all these jagged edges just to make it a bit flatter so that it will sit. So we'll get rid of those. Now you can compost all your egg box scraps, so they don't have to go in the waste bin, which is good. So we can move those to one side. So now we've got our basic shape. We need to decorate him first, and that's the fun bit, isn't it? So what we're going to do is I'm going to use my crayons today, and I'm going to colour the whole thing in yellow. So you might not be able to see it too well on your screen, but I'm sure that yours are going to look fantastic, and I hope you're going to share your bee creations with us. So you need to cover as much of it as possible in yellow. The one that I made earlier, I used paint, but it's entirely up to you. So I've now got my yellow bee, but he needs his stripes, doesn't he? So I'm going to put some lines on here, and I'm going to colour in a bit of a semicircle at the bottom there, and then I'm going to do lines going up the side, and then I'm going to do some lines going up this way. So you can be creative wherever you want to put his stripes, or it could be a girl bee, and then you might do different stripes. It's up to you entirely. Okie doke, and then I'm just going to finish off with a little bit on the back here. There we go. So I've got my stripy bee design here. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make some eyes. So I'm going to get my piece of card. Like I say, if you've got some eyes already at home, then you can just stick those on. But all you need to do is just draw a little circle and then add a black dot to the middle. And obviously he needs two eyes. So I'm going to draw another one and put another black dot in the middle. Now you don't want to make these too big, because remember the space on your egg box is going to be quite small, and you might need some help cutting these out because they can be a little bit fiddly because they are so tiny. So let's just cut those out. So there's one, and then the other one. Two. Okay, so what I'm going to do, just flip those over so you can see. So you can see how small they are. They are very small, aren't they? Just going to chop that little corner off. Okay, doke. So there is my eyes, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to get my glue stick. So I'm just going to pop a little glue on the back, and then I'm just going to stick those onto my egg box. One eye, whoops, and the other eye. There we go, and stick those on there. So we're starting to bring our bee together. Now he needs some wings, doesn't he? Because we can't have a bee without wings. And I made these wings out of some pipe cleaners. So I've got a bit of pipe cleaner left. So I'm going to do his wings in the same way to show you. But if you wanted to make them out of card, then you can just cut out your bee wing shapes. So you can do ovals, and you can do two. Or you can do one like we did with the threaded bee. So if you haven't done that activity yet, have a look. And we drew it out as a figure of 8. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to fold it in half. And then I'm going to poke my wings through the top of my egg box. Now sometimes, depending on how thick your egg box is, you might need a little bit of help. And if you do, just get the end of your pen and just make a little insert in there, and then you can push in your wings. There we go. Now that doesn't look very much like a wing, does it? So what we're going to do is just bend it over on itself like that. Bend it down, give it a little twist, and then there we have our bee wings. There we go. So that is my buzzy bee with his wings. And this buzzy bee is going to meet this buzzy bee. Look, so it's like a little baby bee and a big bee. So there we go. And they're going to have a little bee family somewhere else. So I hope you enjoyed that activity. And next, we're going to make some seed bombs.